Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, an important birth and death anniversary of 1st February 2026, Sunday. Bengali date, 18 মাঘ 1432 पर बेनीवदत्तील Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Chaturdashi and up to 0545 hours and after that Purnima. Today's Nakshatra is Punarvasu Nakshatra and up to 0142 hours and after that Pushya Nakshatra. Today is 32nd day of the year. There are then 333 days left in 2026. Today is 5th February, 5th Sunday of 2026. Today is Magha Purnima. Magha Purnima is an auspicious Hindu festival observed on the full moon day Purnima of the month of Magh, January-February, marking the culmination of the sacred Magha Snan. On this day, devotees take holy dips in rivers, especially at Prayagraj, Varanasi, Haridwar, and other sacred ghats, believing it washes away sins and grants spiritual merit. The day holds special significance for followers of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, and is also associated with charity, fasting, worship, and feeding the needy. In the Buddhist tradition, Magh Purnima, also known as Makabucha, commemorates the key assembly of Buddha's enlightened disciples, making the day spiritually important across multiple faiths. Today is Thaipusam. Thaipusam is a significant Hindu festival dedicated to Lord Murugan, celebrated mainly by Tamil communities during the Tamil month of Thai, January-February, when the Pusha Mistar is prominent. The festival commemorates the occasion when goddess Parvati gave Murugan the divine spear veil to defeat evil forces, symbolizing the triumph of good over evil. Devotees observe fasting, prayers, and acts of penance, often carrying kavadi or performing body piercings as expressions of faith, gratitude, and spiritual discipline. Thaipusam is celebrated with great devotion in Tamil Nadu and in countries like Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, and Mauritius, turning temples and processions into powerful displays of devotion and endurance. Today is Guru Ravidas Jayanti. Guru Ravidas Jayanti is celebrated to commemorate the birth anniversary of Sant Guru Ravidas, a revered 15th century saint, poet, and social reformer who preached equality, compassion, and devotion beyond caste and social barriers. Observed on Magh Purnima, January, the day is marked by special prayers, Nagar Kirtans, devotional singing of his verses, and readings from his teachings, especially the Ravidas Bani. Guru Ravidas emphasized inner purity, universal brotherhood, and a just society based on love and humility. And his message continues to inspire millions to work towards social harmony, dignity, and spiritual awakening. Today is Indian Coast Guard Day. Indian Coast Guard Day is observed annually on 1st February to mark the raising of the Indian Coast Guard in 1977, highlighting its vital role in safeguarding India's vast maritime interests. The day honors the courage and dedication of Coast Guard personnel who work tirelessly to ensure coastal security, protect marine resources, conduct search and rescue operations, prevent smuggling and illegal activities, and respond to maritime emergencies. It also serves to raise public awareness about maritime safety and the strategic importance of India's seas in national security and economic growth. Today is National Baked Alaska Day. National Baked Alaska Day is celebrated on 1st February to honor the iconic dessert known as Baked Alaska, a delightful combination of cake, ice cream, and toasted meringue. The dessert is famous for its clever contrast, cold ice cream insulated by cake and meringue, then briefly baked or torched to create a warm, golden exterior without melting the center. The day invites dessert lovers to appreciate culinary creativity, experiment with flavors, and enjoy this classic, show-stopping treat that blends science, skill, and indulgence in every bite. Today is World Hijab Day. World Hijab Day is observed annually on 1st February to promote understanding, tolerance, and religious freedom by encouraging people of all backgrounds to learn about and experience the hijab. Initiated in 2013, the day highlights the personal choice of many Muslim women who wear the hijab as an expression of faith, identity, and modesty. It also aims to challenge stereotypes, combat discrimination, and foster respectful dialogue, emphasizing the importance of inclusion, dignity, and freedom of belief in a diverse global society. Today is National Dark Chocolate Day. National Dark Chocolate Day is celebrated on 1st February to honor the rich, intense flavors of dark chocolate and its many healthful qualities. Made with a higher percentage of cocoa and less sugar than milk chocolate, dark chocolate is prized for its antioxidants and potential benefits for heart health when enjoyed in moderation. The day encourages chocolate lovers to savor this bittersweet treat, explore artisanal varieties, and appreciate the craftsmanship and history behind one of the world's most beloved indulgences. Today is National Get Up Day. National Get Up Day is observed on 1st February to inspire people to rise above setbacks, embrace resilience, and take positive steps forward in life. The day serves as a motivational reminder that failures and challenges are part of the journey, and what truly matters is the courage to get back up, learn, and keep moving ahead. Through reflection, encouragement, and renewed determination, National Get Up Day promotes hope, self belief, and the power of perseverance. Today is National Serpent Day. National Serpent Day is observed on 1st February to raise awareness about snakes, their ecological importance, and the need for their conservation. The day highlights the vital role serpents play in maintaining natural balance by controlling pest populations and supporting healthy ecosystems. It also encourages people to overcome fear and myths surrounding snakes, promote safe coexistence, and support efforts to protect these often misunderstood reptiles and their habitats. Today is International Face and Body Art Day. International Face and Body Art Day is celebrated on 1st February to recognize face and body painting as vibrant forms of artistic expression and cultural tradition. The day honors artists who transform the human body into a living canvas, showcasing creativity through designs inspired by festivals, rituals, fashion, and performance art around the world. It also encourages appreciation of this unique art form, highlighting imagination, skill, and self-expression that bring communities together through color and creativity. Today is Conservatorship and Guardianship Abuse Awareness Day. Conservatorship and Guardianship Abuse Awareness Day is observed on 1st February to shed light on the misuse and abuse of legal guardianship and conservatorship systems meant to protect vulnerable individuals. The day raises awareness about cases where seniors, persons with disabilities, or those unable to manage their affairs face neglect, exploitations, loss of rights, or financial abuse. Under such arrangements, it emphasizes the need for stronger oversight, transparency, legal reform, and respect for individual dignity, while encouraging advocacy for ethical practices that truly serve the best interests of those in care. Today is World Aspergillosis Day. World Aspergillosis Day is observed on 1st February to raise global awareness about aspergillosis, a group of fungal infections caused by Aspergillus species that can seriously affect the lungs and other organs, especially in people with weakened immune systems or underlying respiratory conditions. The day aims to improve understanding of early symptoms, timely diagnosis, and proper treatment, while highlighting the challenges faced by patients worldwide. It also promotes education among healthcare professionals and the public to reduce misdiagnosis and improve outcomes through better awareness and research. Today is National Freedom Day. National Freedom Day is observed on February 1 in the United States to commemorate the signing of the 13th Amendment by President Abraham Lincoln in 1865, which abolished slavery and affirmed the nation's commitment to liberty and equality. The day honors the ongoing struggle for freedom, civil rights, and justice, reminding Americans of the importance of equality, human dignity, and the protection of fundamental rights for all citizens. Celebrations often include educational programs, discussions on history and civil rights, and reflections on the continuing work needed to uphold freedom and justice in society. Today is Decorating with Candy Day. Decorating with Candy Day is celebrated on February 1 to inspire creativity and fun by using candy as a decorative element for desserts, gifts, or festive displays. The day encourages people to explore colorful, sweet designs from cakes and cupcakes to holiday or party decorations. Turning ordinary themes into visually delightful creations, it highlights the joy of combining artistry and confections, making every decoration a playful and tasty expression of imaginations. Today is Spunky Old Broads Day. Spunky Old Broads Day, celebrated on February 1, is a lively tribute to older women who embrace life with energy, confidence, and a playful spirit. Created in 2002 by Dr. Gayle Carson, the day honors their courage, independence, and zest for life, challenging stereotypes about aging and showing that growing older can be joyful and empowering. It encourages people to celebrate the wisdom, resilience, and vitality that spirited women bring to families, communities, and society as a whole. Today is Federal Territory Day. Federal Territory Day is celebrated on February 1 in Malaysia to commemorate the formations of the country's three federal territories, Kuala Lumpur, Labuan, and Putrajaya. The day marks the anniversary of Kuala Lumpur being declared a federal territory in 1974, symbolizing the unique administrative and political status of these regions under direct federal governance. Observances typically include official ceremonies, cultural performances, and community events that highlight the territory's development, heritage, and contributions to Malaysia's social, economic, and political landscape. Today is Grammy Awards Day. Grammy Awards Day, celebrated first Sunday of February with the annual Grammy Awards ceremony, honors outstanding achievements in the music industry, recognizing artists, songwriters, producers, and engineers across a wide range of genres. In 2026, the 60th annual Grammy Awards will be held on Sunday, February 1, marking a star-studded event filled with performances, tributes, and the presentations of music's most prestigious accolades. The day celebrates creativity, talent, and excellence in recording arts, while inspiring fans and musicians worldwide to appreciate the power of music. Today is National Dump Your Significant Jarg Day. National Dump Your Significant Jarg Day, celebrated on the first Sunday of February, is a humorous yet empowering reminder to recognize toxic or disrespectful relationships and take the courage to end them. The day encourages individuals to prioritize self-respect, emotional well-being, and personal growth by letting go of partners who are hurtful, controlling, or unsupportive. It serves as a playful call to embrace independence, set healthy boundaries, and make space for more positive and nurturing relationships in life. Today is National Yorkshire Pudding Day. National Yorkshire Pudding Day, celebrated on the first Sunday of February, honors the beloved British dish known for its crisp exterior and soft, airy interior. Traditionally served alongside roast beef and gravy, Yorkshire pudding has been a staple of Sunday meals for centuries, offering a delicious way to make meals more filling and satisfying. The day encourages food lovers to enjoy this classic comfort food, experiment with savory or sweet variations, and celebrate its enduring place in British culinary heritage. Today is death anniversary of Miss Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. 30th August 1797 to 1st February 1851. Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley was an English novelist, short story writer, and essayist, best known as the author of Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus, 1818, a groundbreaking work of Gothic fiction and early science fiction. Born in London to the feminist philosopher Mary Wollstonecraft and political thinker William Godwin, she grew up in a highly intellectual environment. At just 18, she began writing Frankenstein during a summer in Geneva with her future husband, the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley, and Lord Byron, producing a story that explored themes of ambition, creation, and responsibility. Beyond Frankenstein, she wrote several other novels, including The Last Man and Valparga, as well as travel writings, biographies, and essays. After Percy Shelley's death, she devoted herself to preserving and publishing his works while continuing her own literary career. Her writing often reflected her engagement with romantic ideals, political thought, and questions of human nature. Despite the challenges she faced as a woman writer in the 19th century, Mary Shelley secured her place in literary history. She is remembered today as a pioneer of science fiction and profound voice in English Romanticism. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Nain Singh Rawat, 21st October 1930 to 1st February 1882. Nain Singh Rawat was a pioneering Indian explorer and surveyor whose extraordinary achievements greatly expanded geographical knowledge of Tibet and Central Asia. As a Pundit explorer of great trigonometrical survey of India, he secretly surveyed thousands of miles, accurately mapping trade routes through Ladakh to Tibet and large stretches of the Brahmaputra. He was the first non-Tibetan to determine the precise location and near accurate altitude of Lhasa using scientific methods such as boiling point thermometry and celestial observations. His expeditions produced detailed route surveys of western and central Tibet, including the mapping of the Sutlej River and verification of key locations like Gartok and the Thok Jalung goldfields. For his exceptional contributions, he was awarded the Royal Geographical Society Patrons Medal in 1877, one of the highest international honors in exploration. His work was praised for adding unprecedented knowledge to the map of Asia. India later honored him with a commemorative postage stamp in 2004. The Nain Singh Range near Lake Pangong was named in his memory. His life and surveys were documented in published diaries and biographies. Google further recognized his legacy by featuring him in a Google Doodle on his 187th birth anniversary in 2017. Today is death anniversary of Mr. George Wyeth Whipple, 28th August 1878 to 1st February 1976. George Wyeth Whipple was an American physician, pathologist, and medical researcher who made groundbreaking contributions to medicine, particularly in the study of anemia and liver function. He is best remembered for his discovery that feeding raw liver could treat pernicious anemia, a finding that later paved the way for the development of vitamin B12 therapy. For this work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1934, shared with George R. Minot and William P. Murphy. Whipple's research extended beyond anemia as he made important studies on metabolism, liver diseases, and the role of proteins in nutrition. He also described Whipple's disease, a rare intestinal disorder which remains associated with his name. As a teacher and administrator, he played a vital role in developing the University of Rochester School of Medicine and Dentistry, where he served as its founding dean. Known for his meticulous experiments and human outlook, Whipple bridged laboratory science with clinical practice. His legacy continues to influence hematology, pathology, and medical education worldwide. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Jatindra Mohan Bagchi, 27th November 1878 to 1st February 1948. Jatindra Mohan Bagchi, the celebrated Bengali poet and writer, earned admiration for his lyrical, emotive, and deeply human style that enriched early modern Bengali literature. His poetry collections like Kusumanjali, Vidyut, and Jagrata Nari established him as a powerful literary voice of his era. Bakshi was awarded the prestigious Jagat Gold Medal by the University of Calcutta for his outstanding contributions to Bengali poetry. He also received significant recognitions from literary circles for his role as editor of Purvasa and his impactful work with Purvasi magazine. His poems, known for simplicity, musicality, and subtle philosophy, became popular among readers and students alike. Bakhti's writings played a major role in shaping the poetic sensibilities of Bengal during the early 20th century. He was honored by various cultural societies for his literary excellence and influence. Many of his works were included in school and college curricula, cementing his legacy as an essential Bengali poet. Natindra Mohan Bagchi remains celebrated for his gentle yet powerful literary voice that continues to inspire Bengali literature. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Clinton Joseph Davison, 22nd October 1881 to 1st February 1958. Clinton Joseph Davison was an eminent American physicist renowned for his pioneering work in electron diffraction, which provided crucial experimental evidence for the wave nature of electrons and validated quantum theory. In collaboration with Lester Germer, conducted the famous Davison-Germer experiment in 1927, demonstrating that electrons exhibit wave-like properties, a milestone in modern physics. Davison's research significantly advanced the understanding of quantum mechanics and the dual nature of matter. For his groundbreaking contributions, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1937, sharing it with George Paget Thomson, who independently confirmed electron diffraction in the United Kingdom. He also received honors such as the Comstock Prize in Physics and recognitions from the American Physical Society. Davison served as a professor and mentor at several institutions, influencing generations of physicists. His meticulous experiments and innovative approaches left an enduring legacy in the field of experimental physics, solidifying his place among the foremost scientists of the 20th century. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Werner Karl Heisenberg, 5th December 1901 to 1st February 1976. Werner Karl Heisenberg was a groundbreaking German theoretical physicist best known for formulating the uncertainty principle, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics that reshaped modern physics. His pioneering contributions to quantum theory, especially the development of mechanics, earned him the 1932 Nobel Prize in Physics, establishing him as one of the foremost scientists of the 20th century. He served as a key member of the Copenhagen School, working closely with Niels Bohr and other leading physicists to advance quantum understanding. Heisenberg made major achievements in nuclear physics, quantum field theory, ferromagnetism, cosmic rays, and particle physics, influencing multiple domains of scientific research. He became the director of the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute for Physics, later the Max Planck Institute, and helped rebuild German scientific infrastructure after World War II. His honors include the Max Planck Medal, the Matuszewski Medal, the Barnard Medal, and the membership in prestigious academies such as the Royal Society and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. A prolific writer, he authored influential works like Physics and Philosophy, Bridging Science and Philosophy. Heisenberg's profound discoveries and global recognitions solidified his legacy as one of the principal architects of modern quantum physics. Today is death anniversary of Miss Alva Merdal, 31st January 1902 to 1st February 1986. Alva Merdal was a distinguished Swedish sociologist, diplomat, and politician whose lifelong achievements spanned social reform, education, gender equality, and global peace. She was a key architect of the Swedish welfare state and co-authored the influential book Crisis in the Population Question, 1934, which shaped family, population, and child care policies in Sweden. A pioneer in early childhood education, she reformed preschool systems and co-founded the National Educational Seminar, advancing professional training for educators. Meadal held several historic international positions, including head of welfare policy at the United Nations and chair of UNESCO's Social Science Section, becoming one of the first women to lead at that level. As Sweden's delegate to the UN Disarmament Conference 1962-1973, she emerged as a leading global voice for nuclear disarmament and non-aligned nations. She played a foundational role in re-establishing the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute and served as its first chair, appointed Sweden's cabinet minister for disarmament. She influenced international arms control dialogue during the Cold War. Her book, The Game of Disarmament, became a major intellectual contribution to peace studies. In recognition of her tireless leadership in the global disarmament movement, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1982, cementing her legacy as one of the most influential peace advocates of the 20th century. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Emilio Gino Segre, 1st February 1905 to 22nd April 1989. Emilio Gino Segre was a distinguished Italian-American nuclear physicist whose groundbreaking work left a lasting mark on modern physics. He co-discovered the antiproton, a fundamental subatomic particle, an achievement that earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1959, shared with Owen Chamberlain. Segre also discovered the element technetium, the first artificially synthesized element, and astatine, significantly advancing nuclear chemistry. He played a key role in identifying plutonium-239 and its properties, contributing crucially to nuclear science during World War II. As a group leader at the Los Alamos National Laboratory, he made vital discoveries for the Manhattan Project, including proving the impracticality of the plutonium gun type weapon design. A member of the famous Bhaya Penisperna group, he helped shape early nuclear physics in Italy. Later, as a professor at the University of California, Berkeley, he influenced generations of physicists and historians of science. Beyond research, he documented scientific history through photography, and the American Institute of Physics honored his legacy by naming its physics photographic archive after him. Today is death anniversary of Miss Marga Folstich, 16th June 1915 to 1st February 1998. Marga Folstich was a pioneering German glass chemist whose achievements left a lasting mark on optical science and industry. During a remarkable 44-year career at Scotch AG, she developed more than 300 types of optical glass, significantly advancing technologies used in microscopes, binoculars, sunglasses, anti-reflective lenses, and architectural glass. She held around 40 patents in her name, reflecting her exceptional innovative contributions. Holistich earned international recognition for inventing the lightweight optical lens SF64, for which she was especially honored in 1973. She broke gender barriers by becoming the first woman executive at Scotch AG. Her scientific work continued to influence glass manufacturing long after its initial development. Even after retiring in 1979, she remained active by delivering lectures at international glass conferences. In recognition of her scientific legacy and trailblazing career, Google honored her with a dedicated Google Doodle on 16 June 2018. Her achievements stand as a milestone in both industrial chemistry and women's leadership in the science. Her life and work continue to inspire generations of scientists, especially women in STEM, as a symbol of perseverance, innovations, and excellence in applied scientific research. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Shaktipada Rajguru, 1st February 1922 to 12th June 2014. Shaktipada Rajguru was a highly respected Bengali writer whose major achievements lay in his vast literary output and enduring cultural influence. Beginning his writing career in 1945 with the novel Dinguli More, he went on to author more than 100 novels over several decades, establishing himself as a prolific and versatile storyteller. Several of his works achieved lasting recognitions through acclaimed film adaptations, most notably Meghe Dhaka Tara, directed by Ritik Ghatak, and Amanush, directed by Shakti Samanto, both regarded as classics of Indian cinema. His stories reached a wider national audience through translations into Hindi, Tamil, and Malayalam. Rajguru's writings are praised for their vivid depiction of nature, strong central characters, and unique settings beyond urban Bengal, such as Chota Nagpur, Maharashtra, and Dandakaranya. He made significant contributions to socially sensitive themes, including refugee struggles and human resilience, influenced by literary giants like Vibhuti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay and Tarasankar Bandyopadhyay. He carved out a distinct narrative style of his own. Though no specific formal awards are mentioned, his legacy is firmly cemented through his literary productivity and cinematic impact. His works continue to be read, studied, and appreciated long after his death in 2014, making him as an important figure in modern Bengali literature. Today is death anniversary of Miss Maria Wisława Anna Szymborska, 2nd July 1923 to 1st February 2012. Wisława Szymborska was one of Poland's most celebrated literary figures, internationally acclaimed for her intellectually rich and statistically precise poetry. Her greatest honor was the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1996, awarded for poetry that reveals human reality with ironic precision within historical and biological contexts. Her global reputation grew significantly after the Nobel recognition, with her works translated into numerous European and non-European languages. She published fewer than 350 poems, yet achieved remarkable influence and leadership, revealing major prose authors in Poland. Szymborska made lasting contributions as a poet, essayist, translator, and literary critic through decades of editorial work with leading Polish literary journals. Her later poetry collection, Duokropek, was chosen as the best book of 2006 by readers of Gazeta Wyborcza. In recognition of her enduring legacy, the Wisława Szymborska Award was established in 2013. Her poems inspired films, music, and international artistic collaborations, extending her cultural impact far beyond literature. She is remembered as a poet who transformed everyday observations into profound philosophical reflections with simplicity and wit. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Roger Eoncian TCN, 1st February 1952 to 24th August 2016. Roger Eoncian TCN was an American biochemist and Nobel laureate renowned for his groundbreaking work on fluorescent proteins, which revolutionized cell biology and medical research. Born in New York to Chinese immigrant parents, he showed early brilliance in chemistry and went on to earn his PhD from the University of Cambridge. TCN is best known for developing techniques to engineer and apply green fluorescent protein and its variants, creating a spectrum of fluorescent markers that allowed scientists to visualize and track cellular processes in real time. This innovation opened new frontiers in studying cell signaling, neural pathways, and disease mechanisms. For these transformative contributions, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2008, shared with Osamu Shimomura, and Martin Chalfie. Beyond his Nobel-winning work, TCN also contributed to designing fluorescent dyes for imaging and potential tools for cancer detection. Admired for his creativity and interdisciplinary vision, he bridged chemistry, biology, and medicine. His legacy endures as one of the most significant advances in modern life sciences, empowering discoveries across countless fields of research. Today is death anniversary of Miss Kalpana Chawla, 17th March 1962 to 1st February 2003. Kalpana Chawla was a pioneering astronaut and aerospace engineer who became the first woman of Indian origin to travel to space, inspiring millions across the world. She flew two space shuttle missions, STS-87 in 1997 and STS-107 in 2003, logging over 376 hours in space and completing 252 Earth orbits. For her extraordinary service, she was posthumously awarded the Congressional Space Medal of Honor, the NASA Space Flight Medal, and the NASA Distinguished Service Medal. Numerous institutions and landmarks were named in her honor, including Kalpana 1 satellite, India's first dedicated meteorological satellite, asteroid 51826, Kalpana Chawla, a lunar crater named Chawla, and a peak on Mars. Several academic institutions established halls, hostels, colleges, awards, and planetariums bearing her name to promote science and engineering among youth, especially women. The government of Karnataka instituted the Kalpana Chawla Award for young female scientists in her memory. NASA and international space agencies continue to commemorate her legacy through missions like the SS Kalpana Chawla spacecraft. Her life stands as a symbol of courage, scientific excellence, and the power of dreams beyond boundaries. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here. but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.